In this moment, I ask you not to simply listen. I ask you to awaken, to feel the undeniable truth stirring in your chest. You were not born for struggle. You were not born to repeat yesterday. You were born to grow, to build, and to rise. But none of that happens until you first claim control over the one thing that controls everything else, your mind. Now listen closely. The mind, when directed, is a builder of empires. But when left to wander, it becomes the architect of destruction. If your thoughts are unguarded, they will be shaped by fear, by doubt, by the noise of the world. But if your thoughts are disciplined, if they are directed by purpose and faith, then no obstacle can outlast your will. You must become the master of the inner world before you can command the outer one. It all begins with belief, not the shallow kind you repeat in front of a mirror once a year. I mean real belief, the kind that pulses through your bones and guides your actions when no one is watching. That belief must be earned, and it is earned through discipline, repetition, and conviction. The mind must be trained like a muscle. Feed it garbage and it will grow weak. Feed it truth, courage, and wisdom, and it will grow into a weapon of destiny. Now let us speak of clarity. Most people live in a fog. They react, they drift, they wait for someone else to tell them what they want. But clarity is power. Until you define your purpose, you are powerless. What do you want? Not someday, not when the timing is right. Now. Get specific. Set your aim. Because a man with no aim hits nothing. And a man with weak aims lives a weak life. When your aim is clear, your habits align, your speech sharpens, your circle tightens, and your distractions lose their hold. Purpose becomes your compass. You no longer wake up wondering what to do. You rise with certainty because your days are in service of something greater. But you must understand, clarity is not enough. You must develop resilience. Life will test you. The world will push back. Your plans will fall apart. That is not a signal to quit. That is an invitation to grow stronger. The fire you walk through is the same fire that forges steel. You must become unbreakable not by avoiding pain, but by learning to rise from it. There is no mastery without resistance. The oak tree grows strong not in calm skies, but in the storm. So too must your character be formed under pressure. And let me tell you, resilience is not built through motivational videos or temporary inspiration. It is built through daily battle. Through doing the thing anyway, through showing up when you're tired, when you're scared, when you're full of doubt. That is where greatness begins. And all the while you must manage your inner voice, because that voice, unchecked, can be your greatest enemy. Self-doubt does not need to be loud to be effective. It whispers. It creeps. And if you allow it, it will sabotage everything you've built. So you must speak back. You must command your inner world with affirmation, with discipline, and with truth. Say this to yourself. I am not my past. I am not my fear. I am not my failures. I am the builder of my future. I am the captain of my soul. Say it until it becomes your default state. Because repetition rewires identity, and your identity drives your actions. Let us now speak of environment. Your surroundings are either shaping you or suffocating you. Who do you spend time with? What do you feed your mind with? What conversations do you tolerate? If your environment drains you, no mindset trick will save you. You must prune the garden of your life, remove the weeds, plant seeds of greatness. Surround yourself with the bold, with the disciplined, with those who dare to dream and act. Proximity is power. Be around those who expect more from you, not less. Be around those who speak of ideas, not of people, because who you walk with determines how far you go. And while you walk, remember this: your thoughts are sacred. Do not give them away cheaply. Do not allow the media, the gossip, or the culture to program your mind. You must be intentional. You must be fierce. Guard your thoughts like gold. Direct them like arrows. And never forget, your thoughts become your life. Every day, feed your mind like a master. Read with purpose. Reflect with honesty. Speak with fire. Because the mind that is filled with greatness will soon express it. You cannot hide true power. It reveals itself in your energy, in your speech, in your work, and in your walk. Now comes the most important part, action. A brilliant mind that does not act is a tragedy. Knowledge unused is a burden. Ideas without execution are dreams dying in daylight. You must move, you must build, you must do. Act with speed, act with courage, act with the confidence of a man who knows the world bends to those who refuse to wait. Do not wait for perfect timing. There is no such thing. The man who wins is the one who decides, not the one who delays. Begin now. Begin messy. Begin with fear in your chest and doubt in your mind, but begin, because motion creates momentum, and momentum shatters fear. And as you move, as you create, as you climb, remember this truth. You are not a mistake. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You were born with the power to shift your entire world. But that power will not be handed to you. You must earn it through thought, through choice, through action. You were born to lead, born to rise, born to command your life with such clarity and conviction that the world cannot help but take notice. Let your actions become the speech the world remembers. Let your life become the proof of what belief, discipline, and direction can build. So rise now. No more waiting, no more shrinking, no more apologies for your dreams. The time has come to command your mind and conquer your world. Because when the mind is mastered, nothing is impossible. You begin to realize that limits were illusions. Walls that once felt permanent start to crumble. The hesitation you once called fear becomes fuel. What seemed unreachable now feels inevitable. And every step you take forward is no longer filled with doubt, but driven by purpose. You become the architect of your own future, building not from the past, but from a vision so vivid it pulls you out of bed with fire in your soul. When the mind is mastered, your past no longer defines you. Your circumstances no longer confine you. You operate from a place of creation, not reaction. You stop asking, "Can I?" and start declaring, "Watch me." So let this be your reminder. You are no longer at the mercy of old habits, toxic influences, or paralyzing fears. You are not who you were. You are who you decide to become. And you decide now, not tomorrow, not when the timing feels right, now. Stand with your shoulders back and your vision locked in. Speak your goals like they are guarantees. Move with the confidence of someone who has already won, because internally you have. And when they ask, "How did you do it? How did you overcome everything that tried to break you?" let your answer be simple. I took control of my mind, and then I took control of my life. This is your era. This is your evolution. And this, right now, is the beginning of your legacy. Because the mind, once mastered, doesn't just change your life. It changes everything.